G'day, this is Captainoob, and this is an Executioner's 10mm submachine gun with bullets exploding for area damage and +1 perception. Now, the Executioner's legendary effect, if you're not knowing why this thing is more sought after these days, and if you're not listening to other YouTubers talk about it, basically this is one of the last relics of our old damage model where everything was multiplicative. So if a target is under 40% health, 1.5 times this number here, which after we get that perked up, is quite a lot more than 50% additive. I don't have to talk about numbers here. Just take my word for it. Otherwise, we'll be here all day sitting and trying to figure out why Bethesda would do such a thing. But let's try to not bitch about the damage nerf. I've done that way too much already. We've also got bullets exploding, which I think had a little bit of multiplicative properties with the demo expert perk capping out at 60%. So we're going to get quite a good amount of damage when this thing is shooting at something with below 40% health. Now, that has kind of limited applications in terms of normal mobbing, because you'll see the most of that generally doing a Scorch Beast Queen fight, which you wouldn't want explosive for, but we'll just ignore that. And an Earl fight, which you wouldn't want explosive for, but you will just ignore that. And maybe smaller stuff like possibly the Super Mutant Behemoths and the Mirelurk Queens. The Mirelurk Queens, I think, are a good match for this because they're fairly tanky. They're like mini bosses now, so that's cool. Got a hardened receiver on this just to do as much damage as possible per shot. Not using the prime one, but the prime one has the same damage, just got bonus damage against anything scorched. Aligned long barrel and stabilized stock to make it look like this, and also to reel in that recoil a little bit. Funnily enough, if you put a shorter barrel on this, it'll have less recoil, which doesn't make any sense because the longer barrel would have more weight and more time to burn up that gunpowder inside the barrel. Look, I'm not going to talk about that because we'll be here all day, because the silliness with full at 76 guns does not stop there. I've got a perforating magazine for the mag thing here. We could go drum mag if we're running out of bullets all the time, but I think we've got enough damage to do pretty well. We're going to be focusing on just tanking a lot of damage and going in close range and shooting stuff. 51 damage now, going to upgrade it right now. Now, what we could do actually is completely remove concentrated fire altogether and use ground pounder instead as I go and find all of these other perks. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna make a note not to give this thing a go in VATS because we aren't really perked for it. We've got a bunch of defensive perks like dodgy, we've got evasive, we've got ricochet as well. Quick hands is there to reload us a little bit, like 18% of the time we won't have to reload. That's good. Critical savvy could probably go away, but I'm not seeing anything here that is... Oh, actually, maybe we could do this, and then instead of Grim Reaper Sprint, we'll go Luck of the Draw, or maybe Tormentor, or rather... No, you know what? One Tormentor is enough. We'll be hitting them twice over when we hit them with a bullet anyway, so that's actually 10%, thanks to the explosion. We've also got moving targets, so once we're sprinting, we're probably going to get our AP taken up a lot by dodgy, so when we are sprinting, we'll have a little bit more resistance about us. Tenderizers there, that's nice and multiplicative. We've got follow through if we want to start something all sneaky-like and gain an extra 40% multiplicative damage on that. Very good. There's fireproof so I don't destroy myself. And now we're doing 90 damage. Now, if I recall correctly, that was around the damage you'd get for an unspec'd bloodied handmade, bloodied powerful handmade, or just a handmade in general. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Maybe that was automatic, bloodied powerful automatic. Times are changing, right? You got to make things tanky. Okay, welcome to the Citadel of Ricks. Let's take a look at what my damage resistance stats are. They're not terrible. There's probably players with a lot better out there because I don't really put any emphasis on getting the best protective stuff. Whoops, premature reload. Happens 1 in 8 of us. 1 in 8 of us blokes. We got a premature reload happening. It's not good. Anyways, yeah, I've got unyielding bits on me with AP refresh. Obviously that'll bolster dodgy. We're getting a bunch of ricochet procs already, which is good. Looks like we've drawn a lot of these guys in here. I'm going to switch to third person so I can see around myself. There's the dog that usually vibes here. So yeah, he's gone. So we're killing them fast. This thing's got a high rate of fire, so the DPS on this is very acceptable indeed. I quite like it. And the ability to run in there and kill shit like that without them shooting at me or hitting me back. That may have been a stagger thanks to a cripple, thanks to Tormentor, which is great. And at this close range, the recoil, or your dog starver, or your dog in general. Yeah, the good thing about this weapon is that when you're in close range, that massive recoil is not going to matter so much. I can barely feel it at all, actually. That's weird. Alright, I'm going to try to hit something that's a little bit further away. Let's go that cabinet. Well, I'm bursting it. Never mind. Generally, the thing does have a lot higher recoil. Maybe I'm used to controlling recoil somehow. Also, we've got to level up. It's pretty good. Could use more of those. We are looking a little bit lower, and actually, never mind. We were looking a little bit lower on health, and then we had the level up, and now we're fine again. So, we're crushing it right now. I'm not really seeing too much of the Executioner legendary effect happening in here. We're killing them much too quick to see the damage numbers change, but that's okay, because I'm not going to complain if the prefix isn't doing anything, and the weapon's got a fast enough time to kill to drop super mutants this quickly. So that's pretty good. We probably cleared that out very quickly, so if this persists and we keep going like this is going to be a very quick video indeed. Whoops. This is why I got a dense chest piece. It's dense, unyielding, dense AP refresh. Don't kill myself when I explode. It's actually very useful. It's very easy to make sure you resist all of the explosive damage. And see, we're just handicapping ourselves by doing this with one eye closed. So that's how good this weapon is, man. Okay, against these ghouls, this could go one of two ways. Either super duper well or completely bad. And depending on how much damage we can get on these ghouls before they start overwhelming us will dictate that greatly. I'm not a fan of these iron sights, and I went to reload, but then the ghoul giblet like went in my face, so I went and I pulled a gold fork out of a ghoul leg as it was going past, which I guess is just seeing, oh, that's shiny, I'll grab that. That was unfortunate. It did lead to us getting hit. Yeah, sometimes mapping the... Well, your dog. Sometimes mapping the reload button onto... Is that a Gormon's thing? Get out of here. Although, I think that's a fairly context-sensitive thing. Gormon's and a rolling pin, because it's like a thing you'd use with food. You pick up what I'm putting down there. Anyways, we're gonna aggro a bunch of ghouls and get radworms. Don't worry, they got nerfed. The ghouls got nerfed like we got nerfed. Radworms is actually useless now. It used to be really scary if you got it, especially if you were running bloodied, because double rad damage, or was it 50% more? It was probably 50% more, but these ghouls, they hit ya, and you're dead. And God forbid you get radworms during a nuke raid, because, or in a nuclear mushroom cloud thingy, because, yeah, you won't last too long. So I'm not actually even aiming at them, I'm just shooting at their legs, and that's killing them really fast. You can actually see the executioner thing happen there. The first couple of shots. Alright, Hannah. Close your face. There we go. You can actually see the executioner's legendary effect proccing there. Now we're into almost we know Rage? Not quite. We're almost there, but that's good though, because we've got all of this extra AP. Not necessarily for dodgy, because that's taking up. That's just taken by percentage, but we can run for bloody ages, which is good if we want to really keep the pace up. And we might want to do a stim pack before we run into the crazy laser gun Blood Eagle, but we'll see how we go. Hang on, I think I've just noticed something. Note on her right eye is where the thing is, right? The little eye patch, and she's holding the gun on the right side, so either Winter's moving her head over to make the sights go on the left eye, or she can't actually look down the sights, which I don't think is a problem. The sights might even be better if you can't even see through them. Not that you really need to aim down sights anyway. Ground pound are definitely giving us a huge benefit here, because running through these mags this quickly and being able to swap them over as fast as I can say, take that bloody eye patch off. It's making it hard to aim, which is good. I like it. Where's laser gun guy? That's him. Ah, I got a lucky proc of quick hands there, and then that guy's hitting me with what, a sickle? Rest in shit, communist. Alright. We probably would have pulled some dogs out of that. We, in fact, did. That would boost our adrenaline to full, and just to give that an idea. Woof. This thing is eating through its condition. It was like 150%, and now it's down that low, which is interesting. I feel like they've reversed that condition patch they did where they boosted everything. Whether they broke it again or turned it down because players were getting too much of an easy time, not having their weapons smash every 15 minutes. Maybe that's why. And with the follow-through bonus, we can one-mag this guy. Yeah, but you didn't see that one coming. Let's move on. Okay, Nerd Rage is active. It just happened to show up and start. Ooh, there's the recoil. I was wondering what happened to that. Anyways, we're going to spray the ground and hopefully this guy won't hit us. Whole bunch of damage numbers popping up. Eventually got him in the end. That's pretty good. We'll keep on going. Let's see what we got here. It's a basic crab. That's good. We're going to enter stealth a little bit over here because if we end up catching that king off guard, then we'd be in good shape. Sometimes the king runs off and fights the crackheads when I'm not around. Haha, super sledge. Good luck, pal. Yeah. Didn't think that one through, did ya? Still got no idea. Where's that one? There you are. Alright, I'm wasting time here. I'm gonna get around, and actually, before I do anything, I've got a bunch of basic repair kits, so I may as well utilize them because I do think they are taking up weight. Not a ton of weight, no pun intended, but enough to make me say I need to get rid of these. Alright then, a little bit slow on the uptake, my alert queen. Did not mean to do that. That's okay. Oof. Almost died. Got damaged over time. That is basically an invitation for a stim pack. Don't like that. Bye, my alert queen. Rest in pieces. And we have a little straggler over here. Little regular basic Mylark. Don't know where the other king went, and honestly, don't care. This thing is steamrolling everything, so we'll keep up the pace and we'll fight some bats or something. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is pop a diluted Radex, because chances are we'll get the Scorch Beast landing right next to me and causing issues. No iron sights. That's better. There we go. That's got him. We can use these guys to gather a bit of adrenaline before we actually get stuck into the real meat of this. We're not going to eat the meat, you see, because we're a what's that vegan perk called? Herbivore? I did that because you used to get the crit damage bonus out of the blight soup. Very useful for speed killing queens and earls and such. Speak of the bat and it'll appear. So we'll just start shooting it. It's probably gonna, wow, that one's thirsty. I'm going up here now. Never mind. Alright, so we've kind of messed around a little bit. Didn't get the drop on the bats. They're getting the drop on me now. Quite literally, in fact. And good old explosive bat nonsense is really screwing my damage over here. Either we're only getting the damage from the bullet itself or the explosion. It's probably just the bullet. Every now and then you'll see a smaller number. And that would be the teeny tiny insignificant amount. So unfortunately, this has been the Achilles heel of this thing. However, we can get the follow-through bonus and do pretty good there. Like, this is like hard choking against the Scorch Beast, which is a shame. Because it's not really the weapon's fault. The game's bugged still. Now, that might be a surprising thing to learn, but yeah, there's some bugs in this game, and you know they hold back certain weapons from being really good. Although I wouldn't blame you if you think this is kind of part of the design of the game, because I don't want explosives just crushing everything in this game. So they think, you know what? Is that a mole rat? That's a fucking mole rat. Alright, I killed a mole rat. Now I feel better. Everything's alright again. I'm gonna just get a little bit of cover here against those turds. Did I just ricochet an explosive? No, that was a shotgun. Never mind. That's why it was so loud. Jump scare warning. Ricochet shotgun spam. Alright, we're almost through it. Yeah, this is definitely not a weapon you take to Scorched Earth. If it was something like fire rate instead, go for your life. It'll do a lot better, but explosive, good for mobbing. Scorched Beast, no. If you want to use it at encrypted, knock yourself out. It'll be fine in encrypted. That thing there is just to upscale to Soltron, and they do take the explosive damage like normal, so that's good. Right, you done yet? Getting kind of tired of you. I swear to God, if this thing breaks... You can be quick on the... Oh, fuck, I didn't have to re-equip the fucking thing. Alright. So, this has kind of ruined the mood of this thing, because up until this point, it has been, like, stomping everything, and now we're against these bats, and we're being toyed with. Get the fuck out of here. And it's such a shame to end on this sour note, because up until this point, I've been really enjoying this weapon, but however good it is against things that aren't scorched, get off my screen, thank you. It's just got no versatility. If it can't do everything great, then what's the point, right? Because you know what weapon can do everything great? Hang on, I've got it in my stash. Let me find it. It's a weapon. You may have heard of it before. It's called the Fixer. It's somewhere around here. If I scroll past it, no. You can keep scrolling. Alright, well, you get the point. There's a fixer in the game, and it can deal with everything just as, if not faster, than what this weapon is. So, unfortunately, I don't want to keep this thing around. Maybe that is fortunate for you, because if you like what you see here, I'm willing to let this one go. I'll have to strip the paint first, or else I'll drop it into nothingness. But, yeah, it's a shame, but still a great weapon nonetheless, just not as versatile as I'd like it to be. And if Bethesda wants to fix up this game and the Scorched Beast from absorbing these explosive weapons, then that would be good. Wouldn't mind that. Thank you for watching, guys.